Hey everyone, it's Andrew from Private Investigator Advice. In this review, I'm going to be reviewing the Qicent USB hub charger. It's got 7 ports. It's about the same size as a cell phone. And, oh, hold on one sec. Hey hon, yep, dinner's almost ready. Go ahead and roll the intro. All right, everybody, this is the Qicent USB Hub 3.0. Basically, it uses 3.0 USB, which is basically a faster way to transfer information through the 3.0 USB connections. So with that being said, I just want to kind of give you a quick look at it. Here in the back here is the USB cable. Just kind of take a look at that right there. This will connect into your computer here. This will go on your computer. We'll do that in a second. You'll see in a second here, these are like little notification light areas. So when you plug in a device, it will recognize it and light up for each port. And of course, here are the 7 ports. On the bottom here, it's a nice little shiny bottom, but it also has these little rubber kind of nubs here to kind of keep it from sliding around, so it doesn't slip around. You can just kind of tell that. So I'm going to go ahead and plug some things. I want to give you a better idea of how this is going to connect and how this is why this is important to you, or why it should be. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. I happen to have a USB 3.0 port on my laptop. So it should be just as fast as possible with the devices I'm using. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in here. Okay, so that's plugged in. Now, one of the first things I'm going to go ahead and plug in, which will be probably something that you'll be interested in, is an external hard drive. Basically, I had to really start going to these things because I filled up the memory on my computer, and so I needed to start adding more memory, and this is the only way I could do it without having to buy an entirely new computer. So one of the first things you'll notice here, I'm going to go ahead and I want to plug it in to one of the ports here, and hopefully you can see the port light up. Yep, there it goes. So it's been plugged into that one. Let me go into the computer and show you what it's going to look like as I attach these USB cables to the device. Okay guys, so all right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to where these things are recognized, and for me on my computer it's called this PC. When I click on that, I'm going to go ahead and make this larger here. You can see my drives. So this is the C drive. This is the internal, my pointer's at. This is the internal hard drive on my computer. This is the disk drive. This is where you put your CD, DVDs in here. And this is this Toshiba that I just plugged in. I'm at, I guess I have about 60 gigabytes left to transfer around into there, which is great. So as I add these things on here, I want you to kind of get an idea of what it'll look like. So I'm going to go ahead and add this other external hard drive on here. And it should recognize it here. Oh, there it goes. This one has a 9, well, I think it's supposed to be like a 1 terabyte, which is like a 1,000 gigabytes, but yeah, it's got 9 gigabytes left on this one. And for me, this happens to me a lot, and I'm always moving files around on my audio recorder when I do interviews and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. And this far one over here. Okay, so now I've got 3 devices plugged in. And so I'm just kind of going to give you an idea of basically what's the whole point of this thing here. Okay guys, so what I did was I've opened up basically two screens for you here so you can kind of see. So this right here is this one, I believe, and obviously the recorder that I just plugged in here is here. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and take a file and transfer it over to this external hard drive, just to kind of show you what it does, the whole purpose of this thing here. And so this is the what I have in there right now. I've kind of hidden some folders away that you guys don't need to see, but just so you get the idea of it here. So this was the Toshiba, and then I'm going to go ahead and open up the recorder one, and I have this file here in folder A. This one right here, I'm going to just go ahead and put it in there as test file. And so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to go ahead and transfer this. It should just copy over to there. And one of the things that you'll notice is while this is supposed to be a very fast, give this the ability to transfer files fast, they all have to have 3.0 USB ports for that to work. So this recorder, I don't believe this is a 3.0. I think this is a 2.0, which was relatively fast, but it's the USB 3.0 transfers files up to 5 gigabytes per second. This is like 500 megabytes or something to that effect. So it's like significantly slower. So what else we can do here is just kind of even have a faster transfer. I'm going to go ahead and open up the G one here, and I'm going to go ahead and transfer this video number 30 over here. So now I've got both I've got this one open here and this one open, and I'm inside this one right now, and I'm going to transfer this video file. I'm not quite sure how big it is here. Let me just look at it real quick so you guys know. Okay, it's a gigabyte basically. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this over here to see how fast it transfers. Maybe I could put a timer up here because this audio file was significantly smaller than this video file that I'm transferring from this one to this one. And all right, all done. Okay, well, so that's basically what this does. And of course, you can take files from your computer and you can move them, onto your external hard drives as well. Here, I'll give you an example here. This one's in the Toshiba one. This one's in here. I'm going to go ahead and move this warranty thing over into my desktop here. And I mean, it was instantaneous. Obviously, it was a smaller file, but I think you get the idea here. I'll even move this one over, show you how fast it can move it. Again, that was the video 30, which was a gigabyte. And let's see here. Already done here. Maybe not quite as fast as the other one though. All right, so that's what this thing does. This kind of gives you the idea of the speeds and the capabilities of what it can do. Also, it works as a charger. So if you want to charge a phone, also you can transfer files off your phone using this as well, but basically you can do that. But I was just using it as a charger today for just kind of keeping the second phone I have charged up. So let's get into some of the things that I like and don't like. Okay guys, I just want to wrap up this this review with some pros and cons. So first of all, I like that it's lightweight, and of course it's got the 7 ports here. I also like that it's a 3.0 USB hub. And so if you don't know the difference, there's basically an original USB 1, a USB 2, and then of course the USB 3. The USB 3 is going to be identified by having these little blue ports in here. You'll see a little blue in there. So USB 1, I guess when it came out, it would transfer files at a max speed of 12 megabytes per second. A USB 2 came out and that had a maximum transfer speed from data of 480 megabytes per second. So then you got the USB 3, which has a maximum speed of transfer of almost 5 gigabytes, which is quite a bit. Now, I'm not saying that it's necessarily going to be that fast, but it's capable of going that fast. And like I said earlier, it's small and it's compact. It's not just a little bit bigger than my phone, so it's going to be easy to put into your backpack and take with you somewhere, or it would be just fine sitting on your desk or wherever you want it to connect multiple files to, or multiple hard drives to, or you know, whatever I showed you that I had my recorder. I'm sure you can just connect your my spy pen. I didn't even show you that. So there's multiple things you can stick in here to transfer files, move them around, and maybe between your computer or external hard drives. Yeah, one of the reasons I would recommend getting one, even if it's not this one, would be because after a while, your USB ports will wear out and they won't have as good of a connection. If you have a dedicated one that maybe you just stick this into and you use these ports instead of unplugging and plugging from your computer, it'll save that one, the plug inside your computer, a lot longer. Now, some computers have more than one USB port, and that's great. Maybe you're not going to run into this problem. It's a problem that I run into because I'm always disconnecting something from my computer, just for video or even making these videos too. Now, if you want to know if you have a USB 3 port on your computer, again, what you're going to want to do is just look inside the port and see if there's a blue in there, and that probably means you have a USB 3 port. I am definitely going to be using this for making videos for you guys for this stuff and for PI work that I have. Listen guys, if you have any questions about this product, feel free to ask the questions in the comments in this video. I will put an affiliate link for this product in there in case you guys want to check it out. They also have a 10-port one. I'll put a link for that in there as well. That might be something you look into. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. If you have a product you think I should check out, definitely also put that in the comments as well. Again, thank you guys for watching, and give it a thumbs up on this video if you thought it was good. Thanks. Alright guys, that's the end of my review of this USB hub charger. I hope you guys liked it. Basically, in short, use this if you want to transfer files or if you want to charge up your things. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.